Hey everybody, welcome to the Forbidden Psalm Regicide adventure. I'm back with the Graven-Tosk 5, and we have been tasked by some of the leading, folks, the people in control of the food in the refugee camp that we're staying in, to clear some of the woods ahead of us as the Silent King's army is continuing to rampage across the lands and driving us ahead of it. Now, there are bone hunters inside of these woods. They are sort of stalking soldiers of the king, who have basically been killing refugees as they flee. And if we can clear the woods, then the refugee camp can move forward, and we'll be able to get another day safely ahead of the army. So, show you the table, show you the adventure, and we'll get this underway. Here are the Graven-Tosk 5 at the edge of camp. You can see with the braziers lit, looking out into the deep, dark forest of Sarkash, riddled with bone hunters. Sarkash is a thick and intricate forest, dangers lurking behind every branch, and the undead horde took control of most of it. It's time to fight back and gain a safe corner where your warriors can rest, at least for a while. The path to salvation is never an easy one. They've been following us for days, probing our defenses and pushing us over the edge with continuous assaults. The forest may be their element, but this time they pushed themselves too far. They're too isolated from the main force of the horde, and will make them pay dearly for this mistake. Now, monsters can spawn on the left and the right. Players' deployment is within 6 inches of a side. You can see we're coming from the corner here. There's 3 woods. You control wood by having models inside and no bone stalkers inside. We win 2 extra meals from the leadership of the refugee camp if we manage to slay at least 4 of these guys and control the woods themselves. Now, one of these guys has a shamanic talisman on them that we'll discover at the end of the first round. If they're still alive, we cannot use any omens whatsoever on round 6. Now, these bone stalkers are armor 1, 7 hit points, and if they end their move not in combat within 6 of one of the heroes, they will throw a spear at them, which will break immediately afterwards, and can't be picked up, but it does d4 plus 1 damage. Super dangerous. Game lasts 6 turns, at which point we get bored and wander off. Round 1, well, she's quick, but she's not quick enough to get into woods. We're going to walk up 7 with Mousling and just wait for some bone stalkers. No ammo, so we're gonna do much the same. Going 9 with Aura, but just staying in behind. We'll walk 5 with Butters, and then he'll make a second move. As we have no guns, we're just gonna form a wedge here and try and take the woods. We'll leave behind our remaining crew to basically secure it. So Nazala going 6 and then 3 just to stay within range of friends. And the rear guard, we'll walk up here moving 3, and then 1.5 is going to be Godless the Meat Failure. Nearest to furthest, so the first of these guys goes 9, goes flying into Mousling, and will attack on a 12. Oh, it crits her on 20, so that's going to be full d4 plus 1 damage, 5 damage. She's armor of 4 though, so she only takes 1, and that will take her from 7 down to 6. Armor is such that she is not super worried about these guys in full plate. She can strike back though, and get a 19, not critting herself, but she does d10 damage with Cruel. Actually, not with Cruel, it's Break Her Weapon if she crits. She has 4 minus 1 is 3, so that thing's got 4 remaining. He comes flying out of the woods, goes 8, flies into Butters. Attacks him on a 12, and misses. He can strike back. He is strength plus 4, meaning his minus 3 becomes a plus 1. That's an 11. He missed with a 2. He is Butters still. And then, whoa, Boxcars goes flying over here into Aura, attacking on a 12. Hits with a 19. D4 plus 1 damage. Only armor 2 with his medium armor. That's 5 damage. He'll take 3 and be down to 4 left. Not a great start. He can strike back though. He'll use his short sword, so agility plus 4, meaning that the minus 3 will turn to a plus 1. So 11. No, he drops his sword again. Second game in a row. Which of these guys is the shaman? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll just go around. So 6, it's this one over here. Every game he's going to drop his sword now. And I can't use any omens. Alright, so this next one, Not Slowed by the Woods, goes 5. And then we'll throw a spear on 12. Misses. Rolls a 12, it goes flying into Mousling. Outnumbering, hits on a 12 into her. Crits again! D4 plus 1, so full damage. So she'll go down to 5 left, because she still has 4 armor. Good thing she's so tough. Alright, the last one goes 6 inches. And then we'll throw a spear into her. On a 12? No, it misses. Man, turn 2. Things got sporty real fast. All right, Butters hit that skeleton on a critical. That's full damage. Last one is 7. Just crushes his head. It means we can use omens now, which is sweet. Mousing will go. She'll attack the wounded one and hit with a 19. She'll do D10 damage. 1. -1 for armor, so nothing. Suppose I could re-roll it. I'll re-roll it and see if I can kill him. On a 5+. I do. Yeah, he's got 4 left, so it just kills him. Aura at +4. She hit on an 8 with your short sword. Hits with an 11. D6 damage. 1 absorbed by armor. Godless can only walk. Actually, sorry. He doesn't do any. He does 1 damage. He was using his fists because I'm an idiot. Then we walk over with Mouseling, and he's going to go 3 and then 1 and just stand over here. He's always going to move into the woods. So going 3 and then 1.5. We'll take control of that one. All right, creature feature o'clock. So this first skeleton attacking Mouseling. Bone Hunter misses. She hits back on a 11. She'll hit with a 16 or 15 rather. D10 damage. 3 minus 1 is 2, so that'll leave it with 5. It has 7 hit points. Attacking Aura, hitting on a 12, misses. He can hit with his fists. He does, but it doesn't do. Actually, no, it's on strength. He does not hit. The next one goes flying into Godless, attacks on a 12. He doesn't have any armor on, misses. He'll hit back with, I guess, his strength +1, so -3 +1 is -2. He needs a 14. Gets it. The hand axe is D8 damage. Not bad. If I get an 8, I just kill it. No, so -1 will be 3 damage. It's got 4 remaining. And the final Bone Hunter, going 7. There is definitely space for it to fight Mouseling, so he'll just come around. Not slowed by the woods. Striking on a 12. He'll miss. She'll hit back. And misses. Turn 3. Well, I think we start with Butters. No, we start with... No, we start with Aura. He's going to step back and just pick up his sword. I'll go to here and just pick up his sword. We'll go slamming in and go to finish this guy off. He's not super happy. On an 8, he'll hit, and then it's D8 damage cruel. 8 -1 is 7, just caves in a skeleton head. Godless, your +1s, you hit on an 11 with your hand axe. You sure do with a 17, D8 damage. -1. 7 -1 is 6, you kill that one too. Mouseling striking this wounded one on an 8. She's pretty great, and then it's D10 damage. She's roll 6 or better. 3 will do 2 damage. This thing's down to 3 left. Aura, we'll just go half speed 3. And then 1.5, and just start heading towards the other woods. Striking back against Mouseling, the wounded one first, hitting on a 12. It does not. She hits back on a 11 and misses. The other one on a 12, it misses as well. And her on an 18 will hit a D10 -1. That's 6 damage. It has 1 left. D4 starving dogs arrive. 1, random table edge. 3, so down here. 5 hit points, 2d6 movement. They only do D4 damage, but they do have cruel when in a group. So I think this one just goes run over and attacks Godless. Hitting on a 12. Does D4 damage. 4 damage. He's got 10, so he's got 6 left. Well, this is why being allergic to metal is bad. Because you can't wear any armor. And he'll strike back with his hand axe, so he'll be at +1 -3. Crits. Does 8 damage. Just smokes it. That couldn't have been a better result. Turn 4. Start with Godless. He'll move and then move slightly more to go secure this wood and be like, I did it, boss. He's always going to take 4 to get out of there. And then can move 2 more. And then can move half speed to move again. So 2, or just move again, sorry. And then another 4 inches to get inside. We can walk 9, so 4 inches plus 2.5 inches means that Aura will go secure this wood. And then Mousling's going to attack the wounded one, I guess? No. We'll have Butters going first and fight this one. On an 8. He misses. It strikes back and misses, needs a 15. And actually, it needed a... No, it's not a number because it's not also engaged with him. And then Mousling will attack on an 8 and miss with a 5, and then it fights back and misses too. Monster phase, it attacks Butters and misses. He attacks back on an 11 and hits. I like how it's all on the counter attack. It's how we do. 7 -1 is 6 damage. He'll just cave its head in because it was not fooling around anymore. The other one attacking Mouseling on a 12 drops its weapon. She just misses striking back. Turn 5. We've secured all the zones. Butters stands over here and goes, step aside, and misses. Then she attacks on an 8 and hits. D10 damage, as long as I don't roll a 1. Rolled a 1. I could have done max damage. It strikes back, attacking Mousling as she has least hit points. Drops its weapon again, well, fumbles again. She'll hit it, and hit, and 10, sorry, what am I doing? D10 damage. 3 goes to 2 damage, she kills it. And round 5, we've cleared the field. Everyone's happy. So we go back and get 2 more meals from the refugee commander slash, I guess, like camp overlords. And we get to earn some experience. So no injury rolls. D88 though for our random event. Let's see what happens. It's a 16 this time. Man's pleading for your protection. It doesn't matter how much he's beaten up or told to sod off. He doesn't want to be left on his own. Recruit the worst to your warband. Ignore if you're infamous. Worst. What a pathetic sight. 5 hit points, 5 morale. He hits with a femur. Test morale at the start of the monster phase. He had no friendly models within 6, and he eats rotten meals with no repercussions. I could take sweetmeats. He's got D6 plus 4 gold, so 9 more gold. 7 XP for monster kills, 8 for surviving the scenario, 9 for succeeding the objective. He's gonna straight up give Godless 2 movement advances. Maybe just put a little bit of, I don't know, methamphetamines in his breathing apparatus so he can move a little quicker and get there faster. It'll take him to agility 0, so now he can move 5 inches like everybody else. How many warband items are available? There's 3 items available. We're gonna roll in the items tables again, and we need that 8 to get some ammunition. So the first one, 6, 10, give me an 8. 8, sweet, so we got some ammo. Backpack and whiskey, we don't really care about that. We're gonna reload Aura. So there we go, at the end of the adventure, we managed to clear the woods ahead of the encampment, and we're also joined by, as John Ralphio says, the worst as part of our warband. Now for a useless mouth. Now he's gonna start with D4 less health, because we didn't feed him. Sorry, buddy, you're the worst. We're not going to give you any food. Although we could butcher some sweetmeats off some zombie corpses next time. And he doesn't mind. So there you go. Big thanks for watching. We'll see you for another the Regicide adventures in 2 weeks. Till then, I'm Ash. Happy wargaming. Hey there. I hope you enjoyed that video. There are tons of other games already recorded for you to watch. Click over to my channel page if you haven't already, and have a look through the dozens of playlists full of videos. I guarantee you'll discover a game you haven't seen played before. I put out new videos 7 days a week, and every day is themed to a different genre as I continue to explore the wider world of gaming. Of course, none of that's possible without you, the viewer, so click a like and subscribe if you'd like to stay on top of what's happening here daily. My 2 kids and I are massively grateful to be able to have the flexibility of this job so I can always maximize my time with them. If you want to support me continuing to put out this content, it's only possible because of my amazing backers on Patreon who support the studio, equipment, and model cost, as well as being how I make the bulk of my living. You can also help out by buying a t-shirt through Spreadshirt, a measuring gauge or widget from Death Ray Designs, or buying one of my games and supplements like Last Days, Gamma Wolves, and Blaster. As a way of showing my appreciation, patrons get early access to new games and supplements that I write throughout the course of the year. Huge thanks for watching, it really does help out, and happy gaming.